Alright folks, well we have just pulled into a place called Caerlaverock Castle, I believe. I can't remember much about it as in detail. I do know there's a bit of folklore around redcaps, which are, I suppose it's like little Scottish mischievous pixies, almost, you know, that you get across the UK in varying forms. So yeah, we're going to have a wander around here. It is free. There is a car park, but it's not very big, so there's space for maybe 20 vehicles, some parking up on the road outside, but that is about it. So yeah, be prepared to fight for spaces. It seems to clear quite quickly. There's also a calf, so we get a cup of tea and a piece of cake. Correction, it is not free. It is £6.50 for the adults, I believe. But if you're a UK English Heritage member, you can get in here for free. And you can also use that card in places like Stirling Castle and Edinburgh Castle. So I didn't know that, which is fantastic. So yeah, let's go and have a look in now. We've got our free ticket. Dogs weren't allowed in the shop apparently, so I had to stick her in the van. But anyway. Imagine arriving at a castle unlike almost any other in Britain and rising from the marshes of southwest Scotland surrounded by water and wild countryside. Caerlaverock Castle looks like something straight out of a fairy tale, but behind those red sandstone walls lies a story filled with war, power and a few lingering ghosts. Built in the late 1200s by the powerful Maxwell family, Caerlaverock Castle is famous for its unusual triangular design. While most castles were square or rectangular, this one was built with just three sides, each protected by thick walls and towers, and it wasn't just built to impress, it was built to defend. And defend it did. During the wars of Scotland's independence, Caerlaverock Castle found itself in the middle of the struggle between the Scottish and English armies. In 1300, King Edward I of England marched north with a huge army and led siege to the castle. The defenders fought bravely, but after being battered by siege engines and overwhelmed by numbers, the castle eventually surrendered. And it wouldn't be the last time these walls witnessed conflict. Over the centuries, the Maxwells rebuilt and expanded their stronghold, transforming it into one of Scotland's grandest noble residences. But political turmoil, civil war and changing times eventually led to its abandonment in the 17th century. The castle fell silent, its halls left to the weather and the passing centuries. Yet some say not everyone has left. One of the most famous ghost stories tells of a lady in white who wanders the ruins after dark, and visitors and staff have reported seeing a pale figure drifting through the courtyard or appearing briefly in upper windows before vanishing. And some believe she may be linked to a member of the Maxwell family, forever bound to the castle she once called home. Others speak of strange sounds echoing through the empty rooms, footsteps where nobody is walking and whispers carried on the wind. Not, Caerlaverock Castle certainly has the atmosphere to fuel the imagination. Then, there's one of the most chilling creatures from Scottish folklore, the Redcap. According to border legends, redcaps were vicious goblin-like creatures said to haunt ruined castles and old battle sites. They wore iron boots, had long claws and carried heavy pikes, but their most disturbing feature was the cap they wore upon their heads. Legend claimed they dyed these caps in the blood of travellers and soldiers they killed, and if the blood ever dried, the redcap itself would perish. Considering the violence that unfolded around Caerlaverock Castle over the centuries, it's not hard to see why local storytellers connected such creatures with a place like this. A ruined fortress standing lonely in the misty marches is exactly the sort of setting where tales of redcaps would thrive. Today the castle remains one of Scotland's most spectacular medieval ruins. Its unique shape, dramatic history, ghostly legends and links to the darker side of Scottish folklore make it far more than just another old castle. Standing beside its moats, with the wind sweeping across the Solway landscape, it is easy to imagine knights, ghosts and perhaps even a lurking redcap watching from the shadow of ancient stones. Alright then folks, we've pulled into the site for today called Castle Carey. I don't know what happened today. Basically, I was doing a bit of a scenic drive around the Solway Firth. I was trying to direct myself around the kind of Solway coast here. And I went to go through Caerlaverock, but the guy stopped me at Caerlaverock and said that I can't go that way because the van is too large to go over the old bridge. So I ended up going round, and then just ended up getting completely bypassed and lost, and it's taken me an extra hour to get here, but we are here. So we're heading up now. Yeah, heading up now. It's quite a bit going on here. I booked this. It's slightly more on the expensive side, but I will show you why it's slightly more on the expensive side. We have a cafe, apparently, a shop, a pub, play area, and something really cool. So let me put this away, concentrate on where I'm going, and I will show you in a sec. Yeah, so I hope you're ready for this, guys, because this site is quite special. There's rabbits everywhere, but not only does it have a fully stocked shops, and I'll show you the loos because they're something else. There's an actual castle on the site. This is why I picked it. So I get in a cheeky extra little visit as I'm going, which is just absolutely spankingly brilliant. I mean, I'm tempted to have a meal there tonight, I'll be honest with you. Well, look at that! Castle Carey. I mean, that is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I don't really know much history about it, so I will have to try and find history. But yeah, stunning place. And it kind of overlooks all of that, the Solway coast. Again, oh, look at that. Fan-bloody-tastic. It also has a swimming pool here. I just want to say a swimming pool. So yeah, brilliant place. Howdy doey all. Well, we have had our tea. We've had a wander, and I also had a little run around the site. Fantastic woodland trail, kind of just to the back of us there, so I think I'm going to get up in the morning and just blast out. A very quick run, and it'll help with my blood sugars anyway, so I'll go and have a quick run in the morning before I do anything else. Gorgeous showers. The facilities here are just like absolutely fantastic facilities. These little ensuite shower rooms, so there's like a toilet and a sink and a shower in there as well. There's quite a few of them. Yeah, fantastic little site. So I'm just gonna have gonna have a cup of tea. Watch some YouTube, and then just settle in for the night. I think there isn't much else for me to do. Got everything planned out for tomorrow, the route and everywhere where I want to go tomorrow. 2 days so far, but I feel like there's so much going on around along this course that you just end up missing loads of stuff. There's loads of stuff at the back of here as well, obviously into the hills, into the highland sort of, well, not the highlands, but the kind of mountainous area at the back of here. Yeah, fantastic place. Fantastic place. Love it. Absolutely love it. So I'll say good night for now, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Bye bye.